Good morning. Thank God it's Friday. Today is September 6, 2024. And on this set of leadership inside Nigeria, my name is Winifred Ubebo, wishing you a happy weekend already. On today's program, we are reviewing some select national newspapers, including Nigeria's foremost Friday newspaper, Leadership Friday. We have other newspapers, national as well, on our menu. We have Vanguard, The Punch, Blueprint, and The Guardian to review on today's program. Starting with Leadership Friday is still on the fuel situation in the country. Leadership Friday says few crises. Shettima summons Lokpobiri, Kyari, NSA. The mass explanation on new pump price. Commuters stranded as transport fares soar. Lawmakers condemn price hike. Few crises. Shettima, that is the Vice President of the Federation of Nigeria, summons Lokpobiri, the Minister of State for Oil. Kyari, the GMD, NNPCL, and National Security Advisor demands explanation on new pump price. Commuters stranded as transport fares soar. Lawmakers condemn price hike. The main headline story today on Leadership Friday, Nigeria's foremost Friday newspaper. Bandits abduct 19 persons in Kaduna village. And Customs says why we are here to kick off food import waiver. Beside the masthead of Leadership, we have 3 die in Kano building collapse. The story runs on page 15 of Leadership. 3 die in Kano building collapse. And above the masthead, Bank of Industry raises 1.43 billion euro global loan syndication drive. Emails get 50% raise in feeding allowance. That concludes review of front headline stories on Leadership Friday as we move to the inside, and that is our stand. Our stand today is on global health and funding challenges. Global health and funding challenges. It will be recalled that the co-founder of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bill Gates, owner of chairman of Microsoft, who was in the country recently, and apart from making some donations to the health strengthening in Nigeria, he also made some statements concerning the funding challenges and the economic situation in the country. So today's stand is on global health and funding challenges. It's an editorial you want to find out more on when you log on to the website. But before that, we go to the back page of Leadership Friday, where we always have conversation with Azu. He's writing on the journey to Yenagua after 19 years. The journey to Yenagua after 19 years. Yenagua is the state capital of Bayelsa State. And in quote, he says, I didn't plan to go there as if to validate my lethargy. Days before this visit, there was something in the news that Bayelsa was the leading state in the prevalence of monkey pox. End quote. For more on that column, the journey to Yenagua after 19 years, the editorial, global health and funding challenges, and continuation of the headline stories, log on to the website www.leadership.ng. Also, don't forget to grab a copy of Leadership Sunday this Sunday for your insertion of Leadership Le Vogue. Le Vogue is an all-color, all-glossy style magazine, and it's out this Sunday, 8 September 2024. Don't miss it. That concludes everything about Leadership Friday today. For more, like I said earlier, log on to the website. From Leadership Friday, we move over to Vanguard, same issue on the fuel situation in the country. Reps NBA PDP orders demand petrol price hike reversal. Reps NBA PDP orders demand petrol price hike reversal. Federal government on fixing petrol prices, Minister. PMS prices determined by free market forces, NNPC. Further hike looms as NNPP says 897 naira per litre not market reflective. Federal government economic Truth on local refining, fuel price subsidy, NECA. State of the nation, Nigerians are sovereign. YCE tells Tinubu, that's Yoruba Consultative Elders Forum, tells Tinubu. I'll take that leading story once again. Reps, NBA, PDP, others demand petrol price hike reversal. The minister says federal government on fixing petrol prices. NNPC says PMS prices determined by free market forces. Further hike looms as NNPC says 897 naira per litre not market reflective. Federal government economic with truth on local refining, fuel price subsidy, NECA. State of the nation, Nigerians are suffering, YCE tells Tinubu. And beneath that we have a photo of the lingering fuel queues in Lagos as fuel scarcity bites harder in Lagos and Nigeria in general. Queuing of vehicles at Northwest Filling Station, Bagada, stretching to Anthony and Ikodu Road in Lagos. And we have the photo caption, worsening petrol scarcity. Beside that, we have on his sport, Super Eagles reprove serve against Benin, Rwanda, Awoniyi assures. That takes us to the stories about the masthead of Vanguard. Insecurity, farmers / headers / depressed agri sector GDP. FOCAC, Africa-China trade partnership hits $280 million. Customs says why we declared emergency at One port. Uncertainty surrounds petrol supply from Dangote refinery amid ongoing scarcity. That concludes review of front headline stories on Vanguard today, Friday, September 6, 2024. For continuation of these headline stories and inside stories, log on to the website www.vanguardngr.com. From Vanguard, same situation headline story with the Punch. The Punch says NNPC ties Dangote petrol price to forex rate. NNPC ties Dangote petrol price to forex rate. NNPC begins lifting Dangote refinery petrol September 15. Vessels begin offloading, queues worsen. NNPC ties Dangote petrol price to forex rate. The riders, NNPC begins lifting Dangote refinery petrol September 15. Vessels begin offloading, queues worsen. And of course, you also have the picture of Vice President Shettima meeting with the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, OE, Senator Lokpobiri, Group Managing Director, NNPCL, Mele, Kyari, and Executive Director, Distribution Systems, Storage and Retailing Infrastructure, Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Obugo Kalu Ukoha, over the current petrol supply challenges and pricing at the Presidential Villa Abuja on Thursday, yesterday. Beneath that, we have terrorism financing, police to quiz Ajero, September 25. Ajero is the NSA chairman. 2 killed, many injured in Kano building collapse. Res back ban on under 18 SSCE UTME candidates. Reps back ban on under 18 SSCE UTME candidates. That takes us to Edo 2024, just beside the masthead of the Punch. APC chances getting brighter, as Speaker. PDP will ensure continuity in governance, says Ighodalo. The story is on page 12 of the Punch. With that, we move to the stories ahead of it. 63 TCN towers destroyed in 8 months, federal government. Massive flooding to hit 7 states soon, says government. ICPC grease in Gige over NSITF contracts. That concludes review of front headline stories on the Punch newspaper. For more, log on to www.punchng.com. From the Punch, we move to the next paper on our menu, and that is Blueprint, still on fuel situation in the country. NNPCL supplies 13 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote, 17.6 million for September-October. NNPCL supplies 30 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote, 17.6 million for September-October. National Oil Company yet to lead petrol from us, Dangote. PDP and Afenifere urge fuel price increase reversal. Africa-China trade hits $280 billion. Tinubu harps on non-interference. Toji, Northern elders warn against reconciling with bandits. Don't further increase VAT, expert cautioned federal government. Fairer competitive food markets key to ending global hunger. UNCTAD. Army hands over suspected killer of adopted FUNAB student to police. Weekend Blueprint, special reports on Agbekoya uprising and Abuja Kaduna Expressway nightmare. Bandits revisit Kaduna journalist community, kidnap neighbor's wife, sons, abduct another 15 in 3 houses. I'll take that again. Bandits revisit Kaduna journalist community, kidnap neighbor's wife, sons, adopts another 15 in 3 houses. We move to the stories just beneath the masthead of Blueprint. NAFDAC destroys 2.6 billion naira worth of fake products in Southeast. NNPCL absorbed 600 naira on every liter of fuel in 1 year, reports. Sports. AFCON, Super Eagles determined to make great starts, Eguavoin. And above the masthead, treason trial of British national, orders in order. UK envoy, US mayor. The story is on page 18 of Blueprint. Treason trial of British national, orders in order. With that also we conclude review of front headline stories on Blueprint today. For more, log on to www.blueprint.ng. From Blueprint, we move to the last paper on our menu, and incidentally, that paper has a different story altogether at its main cover, and that paper is The Guardian. The Guardian is on skilled workforce. Construction sites follow as reverse migration devaluation hit real estate. Skilled workforce. Construction sites follow as reverse migration devaluation hits real estate. And beneath that we have illustration as usual, and it says at 1 naira to 0.37 West African CFA francs, the Nigerian market has lost its attractiveness to foreign artisans from neighboring countries. That's big story, and it runs on pages 4 and 5 of The Guardian. My patience running out, Abga chair wants to Ludo. Days after Mafa massacre, Boko Haram hits Yobe again. Nigerians bleeding from economic policies, YCE, MBA, doctors, tell Tinubu. Petrol, federal government claims prices not being set, anticipates availability by weekend. Article forced Tinubu's focus on protesters above security reforms. Federal government backtracks, may lift age restriction for WAEC SCE exams. This is a story that runs on page 7, of the Guardian newspaper. However, the Punch, as we earlier reviewed, says rest back ban on under 18 SSCE UTME candidates, while the Guardian reports that federal government backtracks may lift age restriction for WAEC SSCE exams. BOI raises 1.43 billion euro via syndicated global loan. Concerns as Naira weakens to 1,639 Naira per dollar amid fuel price hikes. Threat to PDP governors. NYLF clerk call for Wike sack, arrest, prosecution. With that also we conclude review of front headline stories on The Guardian today, Friday, on September 6, 2024. For more, log on to www.guardian.ng. With that, also we conclude today's Inside Nigeria, brought to you on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Gbebo. Before we go, don't forget to join us for news on the hour on this station. Have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.